So as we continue to move forward from the life-saving stage of our emergency preparedness, we're faced with the recovery stage. That began with debris removal, helping residents find alternate shelter, which still remains a significant issue in Nassau County on Long Island because we have a tremendous shortage of housing opportunities, both in the rental fields and also in the apartment, apartment opportunities for our residents. And we had to work hard in that area, and we were faced with another challenge. The existing programs that the federal government developed for storm-related assistance really were developed for the South and the West, where land is great, alternate housing opportunities are large, and the cost of living is much, much less. So we found ourselves with a shortage of housing and also the federal dollars to assist our residents in paying for that alternate housing and helping them in their homes would clearly dry up in several months instead of the intended years worth of financing that they were intended to provide. So we had those struggles. We continue to overcome them, and that's why we're going to meet later today in Manhattan to further discuss how we can get our residents back in their homes. We still have hundreds of residents still in hotel rooms, if you can imagine that, not in their neighborhoods and not in their homes, primarily because they were caught between underinsured, non-insured, and even today, many homeowners are having problems with their insurers, even though they're entirely insured. There's been delays in providing the dollars. There's been significant underestimating. In other words, they're just not providing the dollars one would have expected when they paid their insurance premiums. And this continues to be an issue that we work on. So there's a myriad of issues as we continue to help our residents and obviously our businesses that were affected as well, which I'll talk about just in a minute. In addition to that, the programs that we're looking at will help our environment. We need to restore our beachfronts, our bulkheading. We need to clean up our waterways where there were significant oil tanks that floated right out into the ocean, right into the bays, and remain an issue as we continue to move forward. Our government infrastructure was harmed. We had roadways collapse. Traffic signals fail throughout the county. We had significant problems in our wastewater treatment plants. And this has now provided us an opportunity to strengthen those facilities and harden them, from the hospitals that have been closed to the wastewater treatment plants that are now operational. We have a lot of work to do because they remain in the flood zone now. They remain threatened by a future storm of this magnitude. So we're working hard with the state and federal government on a plan to raise that infrastructure, harden those infrastructures, and at the same time, with respect to our wastewater treatment plant, utilize the dollars to create an ocean outflow pipe, which will clearly protect our waterways. Because as of right now, the way the sewer system was constructed in Nassau County, in many areas, it just dumps out right into the bays. It's treated and dumped right where you can just look out your window if you live down there, and it's being deposited right there. Now's the time and the opportunity to get the dollars necessary through efficiencies and working with other failed wastewater treatment plants like Long Beach to have a regional plan that will push the treated water further out into the ocean, and that will really spark the true cleanup of our bays and channel. So we have a lot of work to do in that area, and we're continuing to do it.